the Delmarva Sports Network pregame show. Brought to you by T&G Builders.
Getting ready for game number 3. Bishop McNamara taking on Roman Catholic here in the showcase bracket. Let's jump you right into some of our pregame. Let's start with our precision paintball player to watch, and that's Caden Samuels. He is a top recruit that is more than likely going to go to Alabama, has not fully committed yet. We'll see exactly where he makes it, but he's a top 20 player in the nation. Now let's get into our keys. Thanks to Cedric at Bohanka. For your next set of keys, just call Cedric. For Roman Catholic, it's all about maintaining their composure against what could be a press defense and shot making. And on the other side, for the Mustangs from Bishop McNamara, is getting off to a fast start and knocking down jumpers. Now we'll take you into our tail of the tape, brought to you by Crown Sports Center. Both of these teams, well, they're very good. One coming in from the Philadelphia Catholic League and Roman Catholic, and Bishop McNamara hailing from just outside the D.C. area. We hit our look back. Both of these teams already, well, Roman Catholic already playing yesterday, and that was against Wasatch Academy. And that second half, Wasatch just pulling away from them, and we'll see if they're able to bounce back today. When we come back, we'll have tip-off against a really good game, Bishop McNamara versus Roman Catholic.
Number 1, Sammy Jackson.
Right now, we're getting into our starting lineups.
Number 2, Samaj Robinson.
Coastal Bath starting lineups here.
Number 3,
a number of members on the floor. One notice that we do see is our precision paintball player to watch. We do not see Caden Samuels at the moment. We'll see if this is a situation where he'll try to check in later in the game. But so far, not in the starting lineup. Before we get to the action, let's get you a word from Bats by Spicer Bros. The holidays are a time to slow down, reflect, and enjoy the comfort of home. This season, let Bats by Spicer Brothers help you create a bathroom that feels like your own cozy retreat, a place to relax, refresh, and recharge. Right now, take 50% off installation, plus save 20% on all accessories. With our done right guarantee and price match guarantee, you get the best quality at the best price. That's Bats by Spicer Brothers. Should be a really, really fun contest. Al-Jahil Bay out for Roman Catholic for the tip. And it's Jemai Drayton for the Mustangs. Patrick Cassidy joined alongside Darren Wallace. And Darren, one thing that we were talking about in the pregame, no Caden Samuels in the starting lineup.
Wow, that's it's a big blow. I mean, Caden Samuels is a guy who literally last week dropped 40 in a game. You know, so now that ups the ante on, you know, Prince Alexander Moody, on Brandon Woodard, who's also a 4-star recruit, and Terry Brooks III, who, you know, these guys, I mean, these guys are all talented, but now it places more responsibility on other guys who, you know, might not be used to that. So we'll see how they adjust.
Mustangs win the tip. Almost stolen away. Mustangs look for the kick out. Alexander Moody able to get it to Brooks. To the corner and Woodard. Brooks, jumper, too strong. Rebound and in transition for Roman Catholic. Samaj Robinson calling out the orders, and we'll get a turnover to start. We saw Samaj Robinson last night in the skills competition.
Yeah, did well. Made it to the finals. Unfortunately, fell short, but had an impressive showing. Repping for Philly.
Brooks. Back over. Drive inside. Conley able to get it.
And obviously we also saw this Roman Catholic Kaolite team yesterday, and they were a bit up against it, going up against the Wasatch Academy team who, talent for talent, pound for pound, you look, R.J. Smith is a LaSalle commit. Sammy Jackson's a VCU commit. There's a bunch of D1 recruits on Roman Catholic. Wasatch had their D1 recruits as well. They just had more size, and it was tougher for Roman Catholic to deal with. I think this should be, on paper, and just looking out there, shouldn't be as difficult to navigate for Roman Catholic.
Presley off on the shot, rebound down low, and Drayton. Sammy Jackson is a guy that we believe Roman Catholic really going to have to rely on today. Robinson guards Brooks. Looking over at the trap. Pass out. Alexander Moody off the mark.
Jackson also competed in the three-point contest last night. Had a decent showing. I believe he finished with 12 points.
Robinson calls his own number and flushes it.
Samaj, so good. Leader for this team.
So without Caden Samuels, other guys may have to step up, like you alluded to, Darren, and one of those guys being Brandon Woodard, who, might just take his talents to Maryland. R.J. Smith off the mark. Inside, battle for the ball, rebound, and Woodard comes up with it.
Tough move.
Fade away, in and out. Tapped over. Roman Catholic has it.
Almost got touched by Drayton flying in.
Oh, great shot for Sammy Jackson. Too strong.
Yeah, but Brad Wanamaker likes that shot. He gets it into the hands of his best shooter. Open look. Hard to be upset at that.
Alexander Moody, cross-court pass. Brooks flushes it.
Brooks, such an elite shooter. Presley just couldn't handle that pass. He was thinking dunk before he even caught it, probably. Ends up dropping the pass.
So Moody on the floor is the Indiana commit. He'll now check out. Give way to Kirby Duran, which, by the way, is receiving interest from Florida State, Virginia Tech. That's a guy that's coming off your bench right now.
It's just how talented Bishop McNamara is. All these prep schools in the DMV area. Tons of talent.
Jackson pump fake back inside. Nice lay in. Presley another.
Yeah, Roman Catholic looks much more comfortable today than they did yesterday.
Step in, off the mark, and over the back. That time Moody off the mark. Samaj Robinson, the ball handler. Almost lost it, but it goes right back to Robinson. Looking for the inside move. Almost the highlight reel play, but going the other way. Duran passes out. Inside Drayton. And how about that? Coast to coast. And Aljalil Bay gets him right back on the board on the other direction. A quick timeout as we're just 4 minutes in.
And a good timeout, too, because, the game's speeding up. And you want to just kind of manage emotions. Once the game starts speeding up like that, it can get real wonky. So I like that timeout to kind of regroup, say, hey, let's stay within ourselves here.
It's Fuji Ramen House in Salisbury. Come in today for delicious Japanese lunch or dinner. Fuji Ramen House, 800 South Salisbury Boulevard. See some new guys come in for Roman Catholic. Dwayne Ruffin, one of them. Duran takes it up the floor. Now Moody possesses. Moody guarded by Robinson. Cross-court pass. Inside, and Drayton uses his size. Kick out. Presley shot fake, back inside. Ruffin got the floater.
And Ruffin had a really nice game against Wasatch. Defensively, was able to get under a lot of guys. Made life tough for the guards.
Almost off the glass. Carolites in transition. Ruffin back to Robinson. One more pass to the corner. Presley off the mark. Moody pushes the pace. Brooks, step in three, passes it up. Corner shot. Rebound down low from Bay. Bay got the rebound, and they'll reset back out top. Here comes the screen. Robinson rolls, banks it in.
And that was a good job by Robinson, recognizing that they should reset. No need to force anything. Hold the ball out near the timeline, got into their offensive set, end up getting a really clean look.
Brooks moving, and this goes the other way. An offensive foul. Conley gets called for it. And here's another look. Conley just moving and draws contact. Wanamaker checks in. Sammy Jackson back in the game. Jackson at the top of the key. Kick out. Wanamaker. Corner. Dribble. Off the mark. Out in transition. Here comes Phillips. Almost stolen away.
Ruffin. See him getting under people, man. He's just really good at that.
So we'll reset on the floor and get a timeout on the floor as well. 11 apiece. With a minute 50 left in this first quarter, it's been fast moving.
Yeah, fast moving up and down. Bishop McNamara, was on the front foot early, but Roman Catholic wouldn't just let them run away with this game. But Caden Samuels is definitely missed for Bishop McNamara. He's their go-to scorer, and right now it's kind of a lot of guys touching it as opposed to knowing where we're getting our scoring from for Mustangs.
Find the car or truck of your dreams at Pohanka of Salisbury on Route 13. New or used, we have the vehicle for your next adventure. It's Pohanka of Salisbury. So we'll reset on the baseline. Brooks the inbounder. Up top, Moody. It's a great matchup, Moody and Jackson. Moody kick out. Phillips drives. Finished at the rim. Ruffin the ball handler. Looking for the screen from Bay.
Nice split.
Corner three, Robinson off the mark.
He and Kirby Durant jawing back and forth at each other on the way back up.
Moody, pass to the corner. Durant just off the mark. Wanamaker rebound. Takes it himself, couldn't finish. Believe he got fouled.
Love the passion that Brad Wanamaker coaches with, encouraging his guys. got his son at the free throw line. You can tell that he really loves this job. You know, he went to Roman Catholic, and you know, this is something that he's not just doing it as a means of rising up the ranks. You know, you look at Brad Stevens' quote, and you know, clearly Coach Wanamaker is a guy who wants to make a career out of coaching, but the way he's approaching it doesn't strike me as somebody who's just looking for a stop on their way up the ladder. He's involved. You know, these kids, you know, they appreciate his words. You can tell that they're engaged with him. He believes in them, and they just try to, you know, give him their best effort on the court.
Mustangs up by 4. Foul on the floor. Brooks, 3 off the mark. R.J. Smith, corner, extra pass to Wanamaker. And now reset to Jackson. Jackson drives. Floater too strong, got his own rebound, dribble down, up, under, and foul.
That's that VCU toughness right there. Sammy Jackson, the VCU commit. And he has earned himself a trip to the free throw line.
And conversation there, they're getting everything figured out at the scoreboard. There was a point, or we should say a possession that wasn't up there. We're going to get it reset, 13-12. That should be the score. That's correct. And everything trying to get reset in real time as play was still going on. But everything correct on your screen now. Missed both. And Wanamaker gets called for a foul.
Yeah, that's a frustration foul. One that you shouldn't, you know, coaches hate when you foul 90 feet away from the basket.
Just a second and a half will separate the game and the shot clock, so Bishop McNamara can pretty much hold for the last shot.
Yeah, always that tricky area where it's like, you know, there is a difference, but it's not much.
Phillips, guarded by Ruffin. Good deflection from Smith. We talked about Smith's defense yesterday. Just never giving up.
He is relentless. He and Ruffin. Robinson as well. Smaller guards, but they use that almost to their advantage. They're able to get under bigger guys, and that's tough to work with. If you ask any taller guard, do they like playing against smaller players on the perimeter? A lot of them will say no.
Moody lost it. We'll get the half-court heave, and Wanamaker can't connect. But it's a 1-point lead for the Mustangs at the end of this first quarter in the showcase bracket.
This is Delmarva Sports Network's Game of the Night.
Just a 1-point game at the end of the first quarter. We're about to start quarter number 2. Roman Catholic starts with Sammy Jackson, the VCU commit. A really good first half yesterday. And a strong take to the rim this time.
I can watch these private and prep schools play all day. It is
Really high-level basketball.
It is just so impressive.
Because they can do everything, right? I mean, there's so many guys on the floor that can score. Corner, Duran, 3. Off the mark, Jackson rebound. Ruffin, back to Jackson. Jackson, jab step, got his defender in the air. Kick out, R.J. Smith. Smith, up, around. Oh, he went everywhere to get the lay-in.
What a finish. Started on the left low block, ended on the opposite side, and got the lay to go. You said it, Pat. This is high-level ball.
Kick out, stolen. Jackson has it. Smith pulls it back to Jackson. Shot fake. Smith thought about it. Now reset it to Ruffin.
He's got those, too. I thought he was going to pull it.
Ruffin, Presley, off the mark.
And Ruffin doing such a good job splitting those double teams. Robinson's getting ready to check back in.
Look at the defense from Smith. They're going to call Smith here on a foul. We got an extra look of this lay-in from Smith.
Look at that fit. The English, that is perfect. That is some Kyrie Irving. I know this is a Philly team. Some Dion Waiters, Kyle Lowry type layup.
On the dribble drive spin move. Now Brooks in the corner. Drayton. He flushes.
And Drayton's been steady inside. And somebody they can rely on for a bucket.
Smith. Presley off the mark. Follow in one. Bay will go to the line.
Yeah, Roman Catholic looks much better than they did yesterday. And I said,
Felt like they got blitzed a little bit there in that second half yesterday.
Yeah, and they competed in the first half. The second half, they just didn't have, it was the length. I mean, you're going up against, Cottrell Harmon, 6'5", Junior County, 6'4", 6'5", Chidi Nwigwe, 6'7", 6'8". They just had length everywhere, and it was just the smaller guards of Roman Catholic kind of just, like you said, they got blitzed. Today, much different opponent, and even though they have some length, does Bishop McNamara, Roman Catholic, it looks like they've adjusted, and now they're playing it much better than they did last afternoon.
And this is a turnover. Yeah, certainly you have some size with Drayton, and with this turnover, a quick word from Bennett Termite.
Bennett Termite and Pest Solutions is Delmarva, local through and through. That's why we're committed to serving you. We deliver top-tier results right here on Delmarva. It's not about how big we are, but how hard we work for the people we proudly serve.
20 on the shot clock. Jackson.
Nice pass.
Corner. Presley short. Presley got his own rebound all the way back by the three-point line.
I think Jackson's got to start looking for his own shot here.
Bay takes inside, lost it, and it's a turnover.
Look at the defense of Smith. Really moves his feet well, and he gets a hand in, doesn't get called for a foul.
That's a really good job by Smith.
You know what I like, Pat? Brad Wanamaker telling his guys to tuck the jersey in. Tuck the jersey in. Yes, I am sick of these untucked jerseys. Tuck it in.
Moody, dribble, drive, top of the key, doesn't go. A follow off the mark as well from Woodard. I'll tell you what. It's been impressive. Wow, Drayton denied.
Blocked it right out of his hand. Didn't even get in the air.
I was going to say, we need to get Coach Brad Wanamaker maybe a steps counter on the watch, because he is one of the most active coaches that we've seen on the bench.
Yeah, him, Khalid Hart the other day for Sanford.
Oh, drilled. Robinson hits the three. Moody jab step. Drive. At the rim. Doesn't go. Drayton got the follow, but it's waved off because it was over the cylinder.
A little too antsy that time, Drayton. But I like his activity. Real active on the glass. Always attacking, crashing. That's what you want from a player of his size.
Drayton listed at 6'11". Turnover. Moody takes it himself off the mark. And Robinson got fouled.
Hit hard, too.
Looked like Conley being a little over-aggressive that time. And there's that extra look. Roman Catholic with a much better start than they had yesterday.
Absolutely.
Jackson. Oh, he went up and around.
This is the finishing ability right now on full display from everybody.
And the size mismatch, too. He went right through Drayton. Brooks. Got to pass out. Phillips trapped in the corner. Good cross-court pass set up Moody. Moody guarded by Robinson. Shot clock about to expire, and it will. What a defensive stand for the Roman Catholic team.
Yeah, the KLite are really, really active on the defensive end today. They were a bit outmatched yesterday, but they are taking it to the Mustangs this afternoon.
Kick out. Jackson for three. Oh, he flushes. That was good from the association.
Sammy Jackson showing you his range. Oh, look at the handle from Brooks.
Moody. Oh, great cut inside. Phillips got fouled. These Cowlights, what a start for them today.
Yeah, they are, defensively, offensively, a little slow. Mustangs kind of, they got the first few points on the board. But then once Roman Catholic locked in, they have been dynamite. 11-point lead. And they deserve it, too. They've been working hard. Everybody on the floor has been contributing in some way. It hasn't just been one or two guys. Everybody that stepped to the floor has made some sort of a positive contribution.
And that free throw flush. 10-point game. Just under 3 remained in this first half. Smith for 3. He flushes.
The confidence of this team is so much higher today. This looks like almost a whole different team, Pat.
And this is a Bishop McNamara squad without Caden Samuels, but that doesn't mean there's not plenty of other talent on the floor, including this guy in Woodard.
Yeah.
They're going to call a foul on the floor.
Yeah, and Coach Jake Gavin of Bishop McNamara not happy with Woodard shooting a step-back jumper there. He's like, you step back for no reason. That Mustang's kind of living outside the paint right now. Haven't gotten much going toward the rim. That's a nice shot there from Alexander Moody, but again, it's just they have to work so hard for their buckets. They're not getting anything easy.
Wanamaker, good pass to Bay.
Well, good patience from Wanamaker, able to avoid the travel.
He got the defender up in the air. It's going to be a wraparound reach-in called on Robinson. Even without Caden Samuels, this Mustang squad is going to sport right now at least 3 Division I recruits. We use the word at least because we expect there probably could be some more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Moody, the Indiana commit.
Wow.
Drives inside.
Wow, that was special. Kept the dribble alive, navigating the screen. Finished with the wrong hand, but he shields the defenders. That is just, that's textbook how you navigate a ball screen.
Jackson gets the screen. Pops the three. It's off. Drayton rebound. Oh, stolen away. No, it's a battle on the floor. Kept alive. Now stolen away. Smith has it. Corner three. Off the mark. Rebound down low and Bay. And he gets the lay-in.
Great effort from Bay. The second effort going back up on the offensive glass. Like I said, everybody contributing on the floor right now for Roman Catholic.
Duran off the mark. Roman Catholic running fast. Wanamaker, nice move.
I know Wanamaker likes that. Seeing his son get out in transition, looking like he did in the association for the Boston Celtics.
Mustangs can run the clock down. It's about 4.5 seconds that separate the shot and the game clock.
Nice blitz by Bay.
Bay couldn't steal.
Look at the ball. Look at Moody.
Moody got around, and Drayton finished it.
That was over some people.
This shot disrupted. What a fun second quarter. But it's all Roman Catholic. They're up 13 at the break. I mean, just highlight after highlight here in the second quarter. Flushing threes, going inside, highlight dunks. We had everything. We'll break it down. It's halftime coming up on DSN.
It's halftime on VSN. Welcome to the Halftime Show. Presented by JoJo's Family Restaurant.
Halftime show. We're high above Civic Center Court 1. 13-point lead for Roman Catholic at the break. Let's get you into some of those first half highlights, and boy, were there plenty. A bunch of high-level play.
Man, I mean, yeah, high level might even be underselling it. We saw the best of the best guys that are going to Division I schools that are playing at their peaks right now. This is incredible. I mean, you go up and down the roster. Brennan Woodard, you know, his name is going to be called on more without Caden Samuels. Terry Brooks III, able to knock down a couple of threes. All Jalil Bay, normally not known for his scoring, but in that first half, pours in 8 points. He shot 8 shots. You know, Drayton for Bishop McNamara, Jahmai Drayton, a couple of putback dunks, tough finishing inside. And then on the other end, you get the small guards. You know, yesterday we talked about just the length of Wasatch being a little bit much for Roman Catholic to handle. Well, today, they're again outmatched a little bit size-wise by the Mustangs, but they're adjusted to it. They played a game yesterday. They have their foot about them. I think yesterday might have just been a problem of they hadn't played in a long enough time. So then you come out, you kind of get hit in the mouth by, Wasatch Academy, who's got 5 stars, 4 stars all over. But now, today, Bishop McNamara, a little bit of a similar story, but they look much more comfortable than they did yesterday against the team from Utah.
And I think one of the biggest things for Roman Catholic is not a lot of isolation ball. I mean, this is true team basketball that they're playing right now.
Absolutely. Everybody's touching it. Everybody's getting a feel. I mean, you just look in the box score. Everybody that sits on the floor has scored except Pat DeStephanis. Everybody has a bucket. Bryce Presley, Jalil Bay, R.J. Smith, Samaj Robinson, Sammy Jackson, Dwayne Ruffin, Brad Wanamaker. Everybody on the floor has scored and contributed in some shape or form for Roman Catholic. And that's how you build up, your team. You instill that confidence. They're trying to bounce back from last night.
We'll break down more on halftime coming up after this.
Be a penguin on New Year's Day at the AGH Penguin Swim. Come out to Ocean City on New Year's Day or join our cyber swim and take an ice cold dip wherever you are. Proceeds benefit the Atlantic General Hospital Foundation. For more info and to register in advance, visit aghpenguinswim.org. Vacation starts with VA. All that you love, all in one trip. Start yours at virginia.org.
Roman Catholic now back out on the floor warming up for this second half. It was really a true team effort. Everyone except one player from Roman Catholic scoring that played in that first half. On the other side, for Bishop McNamara, well, noticeable absence in Caden Samuels, who's a top 20 player nationally that's not on the floor today for the Mustangs. But that doesn't mean that there aren't other guys that can step up and score. They've tried to get Moody going, but he just hasn't quite gotten there yet.
Yeah, it's not like Bishop McNamara is bereft of talent without Caden Samuels, albeit, like you said, a top 20 recruit. They've got plenty of talent on the floor, and it showed. I mean, particularly for me, I was really impressed with Jemiah Drayton. His length, his activity, crashing the glass. Had a dunk inside on a feed and then a putback dunk as well over another player. I mean, he was doing his best to try and keep them in the game. He had 8 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks in those 14 minutes he played in the first half. So, yeah, Bishop McNamara not without a ton of talent, even though they're missing Caden Samuels. But it does beg the question, trailing by 13, could Caden Samuels account for some of that deficit or make up for some of that deficit had he been playing? Absolutely. But, right now you got to play the hand you're dealt. And the Mustangs, down by 13, far from over. Both teams have gone on impressive runs. And, they would need a big one. I think it starts early in the third quarter. That's when you want to just go get it from the jump. But, they very much have the capacity to make a comeback.
Yeah, Jemiah Drayton currently with 3 offers right now to go play at the next level. Arizona State, Bryan, and Providence. So got a chance to go play some Power 5 ball. But right now he's worried about trying to cut into this deficit against a really good Roman Catholic squad. So when we come back, we'll have second half tip. But when we head out, some more really, really impressive plays. This was one of our favorites, Darren.
That was such a sweet finish, R.J. Smith. And then Drayton, how do you do?
We'll be back after Jackson's big-time make. 13-point lead. Second half next. Back here, game number 3. Well, Darren, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what the word is for 7. It's not quintuple. It's a 7-game day. Is it centuple?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? It's a centuple day here on day 5. Governor's Challenge. We got 7 games on court number 1. This is halftime of game number 3, and it's been really good and an impressive start from Roman Catholic.
Yeah, I've been really liking what I'm seeing from Roman Catholic from top to bottom. Everyone's contributing. Everyone is engaged both offensively and defensively. And, I mean, especially offensively, what stands out to me, the ball's popping around. It's not sticking with one guy. I think maybe what you could argue what maybe hurt them, I'm not going to say it's the reason they lost, but what could have hurt them was we got a lot of Sammy Jackson yesterday, right? He had 14, 15 first half points, and the ball was kind of sticking in his hands. Today, he's contributed, but so is everyone else. Everyone's getting a touch, and that usually leads to better basketball, easier basketball on the offensive end.
So back in action. Bishop McNamara starts. Brooks the shot, and he flushes it.
That's what Brooks can do. He's a Power 5 commit for a reason. Power 5 schools, they like guards that what? Handle and shoot.
Robinson now guarded by Brooks. Was looking for the cut to Jackson. Robinson got it right back. We're going to get a timeout. Wanamaker felt like that possession wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, and I don't mind it. Take a quick 30. Tell your guy, hey, don't be so rattled by 1-3. Stay solid. Stick to our principles.
Well, this timeout gives us a chance to tell you about Matt the Carpet Guy, which is in the house today. It's family owned and operated with over 300 5-star reviews, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl plank flooring in stock with showrooms in Salisbury and tax-free Shelbyville, Delaware. Serving Sussex, Wycomico, and Worcester County, and now even Accomack County, Virginia. Cash and carry only $1.99 per square foot. Perfect for DIYers and contractors. That's Matt the Carpet. That literally is Matt the Carpet Guy right there.
There he is.
So 11 seconds remain on the shot clock.
Well, on the shot clock, got to get something quick going here.
We get it into Smith. Jackson, pump fake. Shot clock, 2, 1. Barely get off the shot. Rebound down low. Presley and Bay, their teammates, and they're fighting over it. It's a travel.
They probably thought it was, the opponent. Maybe one couldn't see the other. It happens. I've seen that before.
Moody back to Drayton. Inside. Off the mark. Good cleanup from Moody.
Yeah, and Moody's got a nose for the basketball. Like I said before this game, scored 26 points last week against Garfield Heights at the City of Palms tournament down in Florida. They're going to need him to start getting cooking here a little bit.
Smith is going to get called for a push-off.
Well, not an ideal start to this third quarter.
Yeah, deficit cut to just 8. Drayton inside Woodard. Deflected away from Jackson. I'm going to see Dwayne Ruffin check in for R.J. Smith. Duran gives it up to Drayton. Pass, Moody. Jab step. Pass inside Woodard. Wow.
Talk about igniting. Brandon Woodard, I said a lot would fall on his shoulders with the missing Caden Samuels. That's one way to introduce yourself to this ball game.
Lead down to 6 for Roman Catholic. Presley drives. His shot blocked. Shot clock at 5.
Woodard a little too aggressive there. Just don't need that. You got to be aware of the shot clock, and you kind of heard his coaches say no foul, no foul. But you got to know, he's up against it, the offensive player, not you. So just kind of use the sideline as an extra defender and just play straight up.
And a fresh 30 on the shot clock now for Roman Catholic. Jackson drives. Off the glass, doesn't go. Moody pushes the pace. Nice jump step and finish at the rim.
Yeah, Prince Alexander Moody starting to feel it now. That's second made bucket in a row that he's shot. And
just a 4-point game.
He's the kind of guy that can go off for 30. Roman Catholic's got to get a bucket here. He's desperate.
Pump fake corner, Jackson. Robinson thought about it. Robinson drives. Robinson fouled.
The offense for Roman Catholic, the ball's still moving, but they're almost hesitant to shoot. There's been a couple times Sammy Jackson's passed up some shots that in the first half he was just catching and firing. Samaj Robinson passing up some shots. Guys just got to be aggressive. Shoot the first look. Obviously, nothing wrong with passing up a good shot for a great shot. If they're getting some good looks here, put something up on the rim.
And because of the foul, another fresh 30 on the shot clock. So this is a very extended possession for Roman Catholic. Jackson, pump fake, drive. Tried to finish at the rim, rejected.
Jackson almost blew the roof off this place.
Moody, three's good.
This is the guy that can go for 30, man, and he is starting to feel it. Up to 11 points now.
A 13-point lead at halftime, and 4 minutes has been reduced to just 1 point. Robinson, Bay, extra pass, Presley, no whistle, but he gets the lay-in.
I thought there had to be something, either a foul, a travel, something. Great job by Presley, though, staying with the play and finishing through contact.
Duran calling out orders. Brooks drives. In and out and back in.
That's just too easy. Obviously, Brooks was quick, but he was too open to begin with.
Back to a 1-point game. Robinson resets. Jackson now at the top. Pick, pop. Jackson off the mark. Presley got the rebound. Back up and under. Duran calling out orders for this Mustangs offense. Lob inside. Drayton, just throw it behind your back.
Wow. I don't even know if he saw the rim when he put that up. Tough finish.
Robinson drives. Presley thought about it, now drives it himself. Turn around, back inside. Oh, Drayton denied. Brooks now will reset. Close out Bay. Inside Woodard. And he just threw it away. What is this? High intensity in this third quarter. You can tell both teams really trying to buckle down to win this one.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know this is, it's really an exhibition. It won't count for much as far as either of these teams trying to win a state championship, conference championship, anything like that. But they're trying to prove something here in Salisbury.
Now a 3-point lead. Reset to Brooks. Brooks guarded by Wanamaker.
He's
Brooks.
insanely quick. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that is such a tough lay-in.
His quickness, his twitchiness. Oh, man, he is tough to guard.
Ruffin, up top, outside shot, Bay, in and out.
That's a good shot, too. Shot it confidently. Wasn't sure he had those in him, but he did shoot it with confidence.
Duran almost lost it, knocked away, out of bounds. Stays Mustang basketball.
That's up.
Just thrown away, miscommunication.
It's a bad, poor pass there from Duran.
Ruffin back to Bay. Shot outside, Smith can't connect. Punched out, back to Duran. Stolen away. Can it be stolen back? On the floor, it's a foul.
That's effort play there from Bradley Wanamaker. I don't know if he hurt himself.
Yeah, Wanamaker holding that left elbow.
Oh yeah, he kind of got bent up, maybe bent the wrong,
yeah.
maybe bent the wrong way.
Wanamaker, well, tells his dad, gives him the thumbs up, I'm good. Smith has it. Shot clock, game clock, about 4.5 seconds is the separation.
Yeah, Smith's going to try and hold on to this as long as possible.
Smith just waiting for the shot clock to go down, and now finally gets the signal. Smith, kick out Jackson. Jackson 1-on-1.
Tough shot.
Barely beat the shot clock, and he nailed it.
Wow.
Half-court heave, and it's off the mark. 1 point lead for Roman Catholic.
That's an insanely tough shot from Sammy Jackson. Behind the back, running to his right, fade away, all net. We're going to the fourth quarter with a 4-point game.
Phone a friend, tell a friend, put it on the off. Do something. This is a really good game on DSN. Before we start this fourth quarter, let's get a word from Maple Shade. Growing up is hard to do. Maple Shade Youth and Family Services is here to help with trauma and pressure surrounding kids and teens. Programs have expanded to Berlin. Give them a call today for a better tomorrow.
How many is it just me and you, my love? I don't mean to call you, know. Just heard about the things that you do, my love. And you're just like me if it's true, my love.
Starting up this fourth quarter, 4-point game because of the shot made by Jackson right before the buzzer. And he drills another one.
Jackson heating up here. He's up to 15. And this is what we saw. See, yesterday did a lot of his scoring in the first half. Couldn't get going in the second half, especially once Wasatch kind of, locked in on him. But now with everybody else having gotten a touch, now he can get to his offense a little easier at the end of the game.
Brooks, corner pass, and a foul against Ruffin.
I don't know about that one. I felt like Ruffin was kind of backing off. Wasn't really, in, the ball handler's space. And for some reason, he got called for a foul there.
Here's another look here.
See, I mean, he didn't even initiate the contact, so I don't know how that's a foul on him.
Moody at the top of the key. Help defense comes over Wanamaker, just passes it up, and a foul inside. That'll go against Bay.
Wanamaker nearly got that steal. You could hear his dad saying, come Brad, come Brad. Nearly came from behind and knocked it away.
And the first shot at the line's off.
Haven't seen much of Kyer Phillips, but 0 for 2 at the line there.
Inside, Wanamaker. Right back to him, other side. Wanamaker hits the three.
The lefty stroke. You see Dad getting extra hype about that one.
Lead back up to 10. Bishop McNamara had erased it. And now Roman Catholic gets it back to double digits. Almost thrown away. Phillips off the mark. Strong rebound, Jackson. Jackson almost carried. Wanamaker, shot fake. Poked away, saved. Ruffin's going to reset. Shot clock here at 15. Smith, corner three. Wanamaker thought, passes it out. Smith now calls his own number. Mid-range jumper off the mark. Drayton rebound. Moody lost it. They give it to Jackson. Jackson gets fouled.
I thought Jackson was about to rise up. He's tried a couple of times this afternoon.
Another look. Jackson just couldn't get the lane to go. Foul against Drayton. got Presley at the scorer's table about to check in. And Presley's going to come in for Bay. Two of two at the line for Jackson.
Jackson's got such a nice stroke. Really good shot, and the rotation is perfect.
He's going to be a really fun player to watch in the A-10 next year.
Yeah, I'm excited to see, how, whenever he becomes a rotational player at VCU, just how effective he can be. And if he's already shooting like that, coaches can make use
like
of anybody.
Minutes,
yeah.
Right.
Coaches can always make use of a shooter.
Brooks, turnaround, spin, doesn't rattle home.
First time Brooks hasn't been the beneficiary of a little friendly roll.
Smith, Wanamaker thought about it. And Smith just going to reset. Coach Wanamaker barking out orders. Jackson got his defender in the air. And we'll go back to the line.
Just textbook there. That's pro stuff. You talk about the D1 talent, possible NBA pros in our midst. Well, that's a professional move right there. Drive baseline, shot fake, show him your defender the ball, get him up in the air. And then once you do that, very easy to draw a foul.
It feels like we're going to see him play some minutes next year in his freshman year at Virginia Commonwealth.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked at all.
That one off the mark. Rebound down low. Wanamaker blocked. Now he pulls out. Jackson.
Good patience there.
And they reset. 13-point Roman Catholic lead. Under 5 to play.
Really good decision by Jackson there not to force the issue. Pull it out. Run a set. Get a wide open shot.
Wanamaker 3. He hits another. And a timeout. It's now a 16-point game. It's a 12-0 run just to start this quarter.
And you know why they got that look? Sammy Jackson off the offensive rebound. He had an open shot. That's a shot that Sammy Jackson can make. But instead of, catching it, immediately firing, he pulls it back out, rotates, moves the ball to his point guard and R.J. Smith. Smith drives in the lane, collapses the defense, and Wanamaker wisely rotates up. We call that a roll replace. And then on the roll replace, Wanamaker's wide open. He's already hit a couple. How about another one?
12-0 run to start the quarter. Let's show you some of the highlights. Starts with Jackson flushing a 3. He's been heating up. How about Wanamaker from 3?
Feeling himself.
And again, kick out again, Wanamaker.
Yet the defense collapse. He's wide open, and that's again. It really started with Sammy Jackson recognizing, I don't need to force this shot. Let's run a little offense and maybe get a better shot. And they basically get the same shot, but it's more in rhythm as opposed to coming without structure.
Look inside that Roman Catholic huddle. I'll take you inside the broadcast booth here. Well, it's not a booth. We're just courtside. Patrick Kaiser, Darren Wallace. It's been a really fun one. We'll have another fun game next. And these showcase games have just been phenomenal here at the Governor's Challenge. We'll see if Bishop McNamara can try to cut into this deficit.
We saw them go on a furious run not too long ago. They'll need another one here.
Moody, Drayton beyond the arc. Hand off Brooks. Back to Moody. Shot clock under 10. Moody drives inside, too strong. Tip in good. Good pass to Ruffin.
And McNamara starting to press, starting to trap. But Roman Catholic handling it well.
Now with under 4 to play. Wanamaker reset back to R.J. Smith. Shot clock expiring off the rim. Quickly in transition. Moody behind the back. inside. Tough bucket.
That's another guy who...
Oh, and stolen off the inbounds pass. Brooks gets the lay-in, lead down to 10.
Yeah, that might be more proof that, we have another a guy who might be making contributions to the freshman, Moody. And in that furious run, here come the Mustangs.
Shot clock under 10. Ruffin drives, dishes, corner. Presley knocks it down. Brooks driving inside. Moody, shot, too strong. Samaj Robinson at the scorer's table ready to check in for Roman Catholic, but right now it's an R.J. Smith 3. He's short. Rebound Bishop McNamara. And there's a foul committed. So Robinson going to come in for Bradley Wanamaker.
Yeah, it's an easy one. Easy one there.
Another foul there. We've made it inside 2 minutes, 13-point game.
Active here, active here. Flip.
Moody will pick it up. Moody driving inside. Jackson, I don't know how he blocked it. Moody lost it, and then his teammate and Conley able to help clean it up. 11 points is the deficit.
Yeah, I mean, that was great defense from Jackson, recognizing Moody wanted to try and go up with a floater, and, I mean, just knocked it right out of his hand. Didn't even let it go up. He knocked it right out of his hand. But Conley, John Young the spot there for the putback.
Here a look inside both teams' huddles. 1:48 remains in this fourth quarter. It was a 13-point halftime lead for Roman Catholic. It got cut all the way to 1 point. And then a big Sammy Jackson 3 just right before the buzzer in the third quarter, got that to a 4-point lead, and that's when Roman Catholic did not look back.
Yeah, and then Roman Catholic opened up the fourth on a furious run, a 15-0 run. Made the lead 16, but now it's cut down to 11 here with Bishop McNamara showing a little bit of, showing some signs of life. It's not, again, it's not over yet, but they'll need a lot of help if they're going to try and get back, not only just get back into this game, but they want to win this game. But the first step is defense, and they have turned up the heat pressure-wise these past few possessions.
Inbound to Presley. They get it back, Jackson. Able to get it crossed half court. And Ruffin back reset R.J. Smith. Trying to kill some clock here is Roman Catholic. Ruffin, floater, gets the friendly roll.
That was textbook offense in the half court when a team is trying to trap. Ruffin recognizing they were going to come at him as soon as he caught the pass, and he attacked the middle and stayed out of a trap area, gets inside to finish.
Moody, step back three. Can't rattle home. R.J. Smith, outlet pass, Presley. Oh, that's a really hard foul from Moody. Moody from behind, nothing malicious. And
yeah, he went for the ball. Made a play on the ball for sure.
Stays Roman Catholic ball. Moody with excellent closing speed that time just to get to it. RJ Smith up top now over Jackson. That's a three-point shot, and it's flush. Sammy Jackson, have a day.
21 for Jackson. And he's been really efficient, 7 of 13 from the field, 4 for 7 from the floor. He can do no wrong today.
Duran puts up the floater, short again. Woodard gets the rebound and the putback, and we're going to get a timeout here from Bishop McNamara. I got a feeling we might see the emptying of the bench.
Definitely seems that way. We're going to start to see, both teams getting guys who might not play as much.
So, spectators filing in. Of course, we touched on Matt, the carpet guy there. It's going to be a really fun rest of the afternoon. Another good game coming up after this, and then the night session is going to be jam-packed as well.
Yeah, we're going to see Mount Zion Prep from Arizona. We're going to see Dream City Christian from Arizona. But actually, is Mount Zion Prep from Arizona? I actually need to double check. No, they're from Mount Zion Prep from Maryland. Atlanta, Maryland. Dream City Christian from Glendale. And then tonight is the real treat. We're going to see Prolific Prep. They're playing Westtown, Westtown, solid team. And now they don't have maybe, the Cam Reddishes, the Derek Lively's, and the Mo Bambas of the world this year, but typically a good team. Prolific Prep, they are loaded.
And the cool story, the local flair for Westtown, Marshall Bailey, makes his return back to the peninsula, played for Easton a few years ago. Robinson, this deflected away, 20.1 on the official and arena clock.
And Bailey tried valiantly to defend his three-point contest trophy last night, came up just short. It was a fun night last night, man. That was really cool to witness all the players getting to perform in front of their teammates, friends, fans, and family, all that on a big stage.
Well, I think Roman Catholic had a fun day today because they pick up a big win against a really good Bishop McNamara squad. It's a 14-point win. We'll step aside. We'll give out post-game awards when we come back.
Challenge top board.
It's the post-game show on DSN. Brought to you by TNG Builders.
Let's hop into some of our post-game awards. Let's start with our play of the day. Our sweetest play of the day, brought to you by How Sweet It Is. Here's RJ Smith up, around, and a ton of English on the lay-in.
Yeah, that was some Kyrie Irving type stuff right there. RJ Smith, the steady point guard for Roman Catholic. Didn't have the best game shooting-wise, only 5 points, 2 of 7, but those two right there, very valuable.
How about Sammy Jackson? We got to give him our Stanley Steamer player of the game because this guy had a day, 21 points, and took over in that second half.
Yeah, without a doubt. 7 of 13 from the floor, 4 of 7 from three. Also had 3 rebounds, 4 assists. He was smart, he was savvy, he was efficient. He did, really everything you want out of a basketball player, a player of Sammy's caliber. He provided it. That shot right there at the end of the third quarter, you could argue, might have been the catalyst that propelled the KLite to the win because things started to look grim. A 13-point halftime lead was trimmed to just 1, but then that shot kind of got them going in the end of the third, and then everybody kind of had their way in the fourth quarter. Just a total team effort, but it was spearheaded by Sammy Jackson.
We'll hit our first date Chevrolet look ahead. And that's to the next game, Dream City versus Mount Zion Prep. A huge thank you to all of our sponsors here that help make Gov Challenge possible. 4 more games left here on court number 1.